Here's a long-term review of the Hyperlite Mountain Gear Prism Alpine Pack. Hello there, I'm Jason. Nearly 4 years ago now, I bought a Hyperlite Mountain Gear Prism pack. And maybe the biggest compliment I can pay the pack is that I didn't think to review it because it never felt like the novel piece of gear that I had to talk about. Rather, it was just there for nearly every alpine climb. I grabbed it without thinking about it. But like any piece of equipment, if I stop and analyze things, it has some cons and oddities. It's an alpine climbing specialist pack made of woven Dyneema composite fabric. Being Dyneema, that makes it light compared to non-Dyneema packs, and the weave makes it incredibly tough. It might be the most durable pack I've ever owned, but that also means that it's heavy compared to other Dyneema packs. My small size is 34 ounces or about 960 grams. It's 40 liters in the main compartment, but with the collar that has 2 cinch straps, the crampon sleeve, and the hood, it goes to 55 liters. It has a slim profile to allow ease of movement while climbing, and for the same reason, it only has minimal side pockets that can hold snow pickets rather than water bottles. In the freezing cold, you can't carry water on the outside of your pack anyway. It truly is a cold weather pack. With the fabric choice and that close to the body profile, don't expect your back to get any ventilation when it's hot, and the features tilt strongly towards snowy and icy pursuits. It comes with a loop attachment for a traditional ice axe, as well as holders and incorporated bungee straps for carrying ice tools. Those bungees run through sewn daisies if you need to attach other gear to the pack for longer duration missions. Similarly, it has side compression straps with buckles that hold up under some weight. It has a helmet attachment loop that is secure enough to double as a second haul strap, and it has a compression strap over the top for keeping a rope locked down. The crampon sleeve has been nice, better than having to re-secure a strap every time, but it is a bit tight. Sometimes crampon points catch on the fabric as I'm moving my spikes into or out of the sleeve. It has a hood and a pocket, which I think is really important for most climbing. In vertical environments, we don't want to have to fish gear out of the main compartment of the pack in order to get to other gear, thus risking dropping stuff. So having a place for my most frequently used items is key. The hood velcros down to the body of the pack, and it can be fully removed if we also unlock the straps that run to the shoulder straps. Those connection points from the hood to the shoulders can double as load lifters when the hood is velcroed down. But I miss having actual load lifters. First, the G-hooks kept slipping off the webbing, so I eventually modified the pack by adding in buckles with a capture gate. Second, if I want to elevate the hood in order to stuff the pack up through its extended collar, now the tension isn't right for reliably lifting the load. The back is padded and has a single removable stay that is ergonomically curved. That curve happens to work well with my back, but I imagine that has a lot to do with torso fit. Thankfully, the pack actually comes in 4 sizes, far more than the usual 1 or 2 for most pack models. Each size is designed to cover 2 inches or about 5 centimeters of torso length. That's really important for this pack, and I would highly recommend trying on the pack sizes in a shop to ensure a good fit, because the pack is otherwise very minimally adjustable. The lumbar pad works well with the removable hip belt, and I found lower back support to be good even at heavy loads. Same for the shoulder straps, which are padded enough for my shoulders. The hip belt has gear loops and points to add ice tool clips, and I like that the belt connection is offset, allowing me to tighten with one hand. But if you were left-handed, that might be annoying. And while the hood and the hip belt are removable, the only truly adjustable item on the pack for sizing is the sternum strap that can be moved up and down the daisies on the shoulder straps. Those same daisies can be used as attachment points for radios and other at-hand items. I've carried significant loads pretty comfortably, upwards of 60 pounds with my kids' climbing gear, although manufacturer claims are only up to 50 pounds or 22.5 kilograms. Then there is the price. Really pricey. Really, really pricey. As much as I've slung this pack on without a thought, I can't say that it isn't competitive on value, but the price point may simply be too much for some to swallow. I like this pack. I like it a lot. It carries well because the small size I own happens to fit my body like a glove. It has features that I use all the time, and it isn't packed with features I never use. It is competitive on weight without being the best, but it blows away any pack I've ever had on durability. It has some idiosyncrasies, though. They happen to be ones that aren't deal breakers for me, but they could be for others. Got a pack you always turn to in the alpine? Let us know your choice in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share if you want to support us. For more information, you can go to our website at www.shortguysbetaworks.com. If you like gear reviews, you can check out a review we did of the Blue Ice Schalke Pro harness, or check out all of our gear-related videos. We'll see you next week and keep on getting more out of that big outside.